My
in Glasgow.
daughter, yes, 2 years
Yeah, your
ago.
daughter. When I said that, so my age is in Glasgow because we've been in Glasgow for almost 16, 17 years now, and
Wow.
I come to govern often. So
Okay, you know something, Sha, right?
yeah,
Hopefully, right? Hopefully, I will run into you one of these days. Or better still, you will call more. Okay, you call often so that yeah, there's
no
need
problem.
for
Thank you so very much. You've been a blessing to every
God
one
bless
of
you,
us
sir.
in diaspora and also in Africa. Thank
Thank
you.
you
God
so
bless you.
much. God bless
Yes,
you for all the
yes.
support. Okay, it's such a pleasure, talking to you
All
this
right.
evening.
Thank you.
You have a
Bye
good
bye.
one, sir. Yeah, that's a good one. Please, if you know you are living in Glasgow and you are always watching Mayegun, eh, please do me that favor. Okay, this city has become kind of like a so small, and it's like everybody just kind of managing their own, just minding your business, right? So 12 years ago, when I got to this city in Glasgow, right, I met a lot of people. And most of the people I met here, they were like older people. Okay, I was friends with older people, and I kind of feel comfortable better with older people. No joke. Okay, when I say older people, I mean like people who are like my eggbons, who are older than me, like 10 years, 5 years, 20 years, honestly. You could call them those who could give birth to me, but they didn't give birth to me. So yeah, it used to be very fun. You get to know where we're going to have house parties. You get to know where we're going to have, football weekend. We get to know where we're going to have barbecue weekends and all that stuff. All of that stopped when some of my friends started moving out of Glasgow or just got busy with life. And I got busy too. I did. I got busy too. So if you are in Glasgow and you now know that Mayegun actually lives here, right? Please make effort to call in and tell me so that one of these days I will just organize a get together. All of we, the Glaswegians, let's meet up in Glasgow Green. And then everybody, Mayegun's friends in Glasgow, all over the place, they can come to Glasgow Green where we have drinks, food, snacks and all that. Because I know this Glasgow, we have more and more and more Nigerians than before. And it was 12 years ago, honestly. So yeah, it kind of gives a bit of a vibe there. So yeah, my line is still pretty much opened. Pay your offering by liking the broadcast. It is so important you do so. Okay, like the broadcast, share it, no matter how much or how long you think it is taking. So I'll take this. So hello there.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening, oh, Princess. That's Princess Balogun. You have our time this evening, or you managed
Yeah,
to get through
Baba.
this night.
Yeah.
So,
I've been
Princess, how are
trying.
you?
I'm fine. You?
Well, very well, as usual. A lot of people have been asking of you here, but I bet it's only your voice they've not heard. They have been seeing you in the comments so far because I know you are very
It
active there.
definitely has been there.
So, yeah,
I've been
here we
there.
are. Princess.
The GMO. I just came in actually. Yeah.
Right.
I didn't watch the program from the beginning, and when I heard people saying GMO, the
Yeah, I
GMO
did
has
a
been
piece on that
here.
this afternoon. So, it was
My
like
ego, it
great.
has been here. It has been years since I think 2008 or thereabout. It has been
2000
here for
what?
a very long time. It has been years since I think 2008, 2009 or thereabout. GMO has been here.
Oh, yeah?
Look it up.
Like
It
not
has been
like
here.
in commercial quantities, sort of, or just be like all this.
Yes. Yes. If
So it's
you
been in
guys
Nigeria all
can
along.
remember very well, if you can remember very well, Mayego, there used to be a time we used to have only this white maize.
Yes,
Can you remember?
yes, I can.
Conscious, consciously or unconsciously, the yellow maize started coming into play. People started accepting, oh, it's softer, it is sweeter, it is kineko, it is kineko. See, the influence, like Cham said earlier, that the influence of the West over Africa, it won't stop. Oh,
Hmm.
it will not stop. It was colonialism at first, yeah. Then they said they were going to abolish slave trade and all that shenanigans, and they did. It is neo-colonialism now. Mayego, I've said it severally here, and I will keep saying it. It is a diary program. People can go back and watch and listen to what we've said over time. It's like we are repeating things, but these things we are repeating are new to some people. So people will keep learning day in, day out on this program. That's the way it is. That's the way it has been. I have said it here. How would you see even flies, insects? You have pests on your farm. You have to use pesticide and other things to chase them away. Pests will not go on a farm where you have GMO, where you plant GMO. When God, the law of nature that says you should plant a seed, it grows into a tree or it grows into something, then you harvest the fruit. Then the fruit, you get the seed from the fruit again. Then you can recycle that. The law of nature didn't make mistake, Maegu.
No.
There has been seedless grapes around since 1998, 2008, 2009. We've been having seedless grapes. People even prefer it because they won't have to go through the rigor of, biting through the seed of the grapes. They just take it and that's, in fact, children loves it more.
I love seedless grapes.
What is?
So does that mean seedless grapes are GMOs?
They are. Anything that doesn't have seed has been genetically modified. It is common sense, Baba.
Really?
Anything that does not have seed, there has to be seed. There has to be seed.
Right.
You see papaya, you see pawpaw around, they open it in the middle, there is nothing there. So these people are coming. What does Bill Gates stands for? Yeah? The population of the world. You will find out that majority of us that are sitting now, that we start feeding our children with this GMO, we never become grandparents because these kids will be sterile. Ṣèbí tó bá léso lára, léso ara ẹ máa germinate ló máa fi bímọ. I keep asking us on this program severally, people keep coming up with different bullshit and nonsense. Why should the West, why should their money be bigger than our own? They not get anything. Why should 1 unit of their money be 1,000 units of ours? Why should there not be refinery in Nigeria? Why has refineries been collapsing here?
Corruption.
Why did they push Dangote to the forefront? Somebody called me from Rotterdam and they were trying to sell Jet A1 and diesel. You think if Dangote should start producing, their free trade zone has been Lome, Togo, where they take these their vessels to. If Dangote should start producing, wala madeba olori buruku to wa nlo oyibo ni. Our leaders are our problem.
They say when Dangote refinery starts, that some of the refineries abroad where Nigerians go to refine and buy will close down. I've heard that. Just like they said that Bokwa's rice. Remember that one? Bokwa's rice pyramid.
Majority of the refineries abroad will not close down, Baba, but they will be stranded. It is happening. I'm in that industry.
That will be dropping patronage and all that.
Yes, because if you are telling me that you have Jet A1 in Rotterdam, Jet A1 that I've been looking for months, if you're not coming to me now that you have Jet A1, and these are not small companies, these are big shots. You have Jet A1, you have diesel. Oh, and be that. It is here. We can get it here. So will it not be easier for people in Lome? There is a free trade zone to get diesel, to get fuel, to get petrol, to get everything from Nigeria. It is just a stone throw. It's different from coming from Europe to Africa. That's why I'm going to say the mafia in oil industry is far bigger than the one in the drug industry. So the GMO thing has been here since time immemorial. That sweet banana that we all eat, that people buy, You know, people prefer to buy it. It's always slim without seed in the middle. That has been GMO all along. Our cowpeas has been GMO all along. Our alfalfa has been GMO. The papaya, GMO. They've been here. We've been eating it.
Hey.
So, like you said the last time, that people should start planting their own food.
But you can't save the country by asking people to plant their own food. You need large-scale farming, natural farming. There's people that the government people should invest in, right? But right now we are now
the
telling
people
people
at the
to
end of
grow
power,
food.
are they ready? Are they ready? Are they ready
I'm just saying that
not to use this thing?
Yeah, it is their failure that will now make us advise people to go and grow their food.
And our people are so docile, they will not come out for anything. But
it's a matter of time, princess.
You know, I said it during NSAS that with the amount of hunger, you know, I phoned in and I said, with the amount of hunger in town now, I told you they released the addresses of those warehouses where they kept noodles for a reason.
Indeed.
You know, I said it at the time. They brought those addresses out for reasons best known to them, because a normal man, when they are hungry, it's always very easy to manage. But when they see their children hungry, they'll go to any length. People were going to come out, people were going to do things. So they brought hunger again. So people will definitely rise. The West should continue doing whatever it is they are doing. IMF will give us bone. Yeah?
I know.
Before we swallow it, IMF will start asking for what is not missing. International motherfucker. Because I don't know why our people keep going back to these people. American dollar was created as a debt. I don't know why you keep going back to this. If American dollar was created as a debt, who is America owing, Baba?
What?
Who is America owing?
People keep asking.
I will leave you. I will leave that. I will leave that
with their corporations.
I will leave that with you, Ale.
You are leaving that with all of us. For all of us to go and decipher. Okay? So thank you,
all
princess.
of us. Who is America owing?
I know.
Who are they owing? The Bank of England is to England, yeah, as Vatican is to Rome. It is as easy as that. These people are just playing everybody. You go, you print paper, you bring it out with hologram, and you make it glossy, and you call that money. Is that what money? Is that what has been backing money all along? So now gold they back money now. Gold has been the thing backing money. That's what Gaddafi was going to do before Hillary Clinton came and talked about a man that husband will never be half as good as. We came, we saw, and he died.
Thank you so much. Have a nice evening, right? Bless you. Here is another caller on the line. Yeah, hello.
Hello, Mayegun General.
Oh, the African Wahala. It's like it's the roll call of veterans this evening. How are you, Baba?
Oh, I'm doing very well. Tonight is on fire. We have to contribute.
Bless you. Please.
Yeah. I wanted to let people know that you can do some research on Bill Gates and his agenda for global population control. And it has been ongoing for years through different medium, including healthcare, food, agriculture. In one of Bill Gates' 2008 interviews, let me quote him. He said, "We are concerned about Africa's population growth. It's a major challenge." So the question is, why are you so focused on Africa? I mean, we are already poor, all thanks to our interactions with you guys over the centuries. Why are you still concerned? And people have already given the answers. It's because they would rather have an Africa without the Africans, because the African people have the continent of Africa has majority of the natural resources needed in the world. Now, where does my own fight come in? Me, I try to keep my battles simple. And that's why I channel most of my energy towards anybody that is a representative of me. The politicians, especially the politicians, they are the primary representatives of us, the people. Although we all understand that we don't choose them, they use guns to get into those political offices, they kill us to get into those offices. We understand that. So the only solution to this mess that has been going on forever after slavery, our first contact with the so-called West Europeans, colonization, now we are in neo-colonization. The only solution is to make sure that our representatives stop collaborating with these imperialists. That's it. And how do we get that done? Kick them out of the office. Whether it's violently,
Take that
in the
power away
case
from
in the
them.
case of Nigeria, I mean, in Kenya, for example, they still have some hope. They can still protest. The people are still patriotic. When you come to the west part of Africa, we are not patriotic any longer. We no longer love our country, most of us. And even those that pretend to you that they love the country, they don't. Nobody actually loves Nigeria. For the most part, some people are still delusional, thinking that they love Nigeria until they become more informed in the future. Then they have extreme rage and hatred. So we just have to, um, shake ourselves off this situation. And it will be difficult because we are the low hanging fruit of the world. We are the easy ones to be picked on. We are the dumping ground. We are the ones where, what, when we're kids, when we had all those clothes, want to go donate your old clothes, you go to some locality where people need those clothes. That is us. We are those people that need stuff from the rest of the world. And in reality, we don't need anything because we have everything. But it's just unfortunate. Yeah, it's just unfortunate that this is what it is. I mean, look at us. In 1956, Europeans discovered oil in Oloibiri. They dredged the oil up until 2024. Shell BP, Chevron, Mobile, they all left after completely destroying the environment in the Niger Delta. People are dying of cancer. The farmlands are completely destroyed. The rivers are polluted. And Shell packed up their bags and left for the 60 something years.
That's what will happen to these GMO corporations once they give them
That's exactly.
They will do what they want to do. Once they are done, they'll leave.
And they will leave.
Will be looking at those land as dead lands.
I mean, my brother, how can we as a people be relying on the rest of the world to feed us? We can't even manufacture food for ourselves in large quantity. In order to manufacture food, you need to import tractors from China, from Europe. We can't even manufacture tractors, not because we are not intelligent, but our circumstances makes it impossible. We can't defend ourselves. We can't exploit our natural resources by ourselves. We have to allow Europeans have to be in control. And it's not like we can't, like I said, but the system is overwhelming.
Yes.
It's full of corruption, and it just makes it almost impossible to move forward. And it's just the African story, or the Nigerian story.
Yeah, they kept the people so incapable, so helpless that they cannot change them. You see, and they still call it democracy, yes. African Wahala. In a democracy, you should be able to change what is not working for you. You should be able to choose your leaders, right? Or in Nigeria, you don't have that right. It's a luxury. Like
it's not my brother, it's not a democracy. I mean, we know, at least a small demographic of us, we understand that this is what they pretend to us. It's a democracy. It's not a democracy. We understand because they use machine guns to kill us during times of elections for them to get in. So it's not a democracy. And plus, whenever we have a democratic election, fake democratic election, those people that build people to get into power, they are praised by the same Western people that are trying to teach us democracy. So we are in an infinite loop, my brother. I don't want to take all the time. Let me let someone else call in. Thank you so much, my brother.
Prince,
yes.
The African Wahala. Here is another caller too. So please, one second. If you are still watching, okay, it is ideal. I was going to ask us to take the offering to 1,000, but it seems like The remaining 1,300 or 400 of us on YouTube have chosen not to, I don't know, like